Once upon a time, a good many years ago, there was a traveler, and he set out upon a journey. It was a magic journey, and was to seem very long when he began it, and very short when he got halfway through. He traveled along a rather dark path for a little while, without meeting anything, until at last he came to a beautiful child. So he said to the child, "What do you do here?" And the child said, "I am always at play. Come and play with me." So he played with that child the whole day long, and they were very merry. The sky was so blue, the sun was so bright, the water was so sparkling, the leaves were so green, the flowers were so lovely, and they heard such singing birds and saw so many butterflies that everything was beautiful. But one day, the traveler lost the child. He called to him over and over again, but got no answer. So he went upon his road, and the child was gone. He went on for a little while without seeing anything, until at last he came to a handsome boy. So he said to the boy, "What do you do here?" And the boy said, "I am always learning. Come and learn with me." So he learned with that boy about Jupiter and Juno, and the Greeks and the Romans, and I don't know what, and learned with the boy a great deal. But one day, the traveler found that he was no longer a boy, but a young man. So he went upon his road, and the boy was gone. He went on for a little while without seeing anything, until at last he came to a young man. So he said to the young man, "What do you do here?" And the young man said, "I am always in love. Come and love with me." So he went away with that young man, and presently they came to one of the prettiest girls that ever was seen. And this traveler fell in love with that girl, and she fell in love with him, and they were married. And they were never separated afterwards. But after a while, he found her fading away, and he cried to see her go, but she was gone. He went on for a little while without seeing anything, until at last he came to a middle-aged gentleman. He was surrounded by a number of children. So the traveler said, "What do you do here?" And the gentleman said, "I am always busy. Come and be busy with me." So the traveler began to be very busy with that gentleman, and they went on through the wood together. The whole journey was through a wood, only it had been open and green at first, like a wood in spring, and now began to be thick and dark, like a wood in summer. The traveler's head was turning grey, and he was walking slower than before, and he saw the children of his old companion, who had played with him, and who had learnt with him, and who had loved with him, and who had been busy with him, departing, one by one, from his side. He went on for a little while without seeing anything, until at last he came to an old man, who was sitting in a winter garden, looking at the sky. So the traveler said, "What do you do here?" The old man said, with a calm smile, "I am always remembering. Come and remember with me." So the traveler sat down by the side of that old man, face to face with the winter sun, and all his friends came softly back and stood around him. The beautiful child, the handsome boy, the young man, the middle-aged gentleman with his busy face, his wife, and his children. There they were, all together. The traveler said to the old man, "I know all of these, and who are you?" And the old man said, "I am the one who was the child, and the boy, and the young man, and the busy gentleman. And I am the one with whom you have traveled your whole journey." And the traveler looked at him, and looked at them, and he said, "I am the traveler." And he woke up to find that it was all a dream, and that he was an old man himself, with his own children and grandchildren around him. The journey was over, the day was ended, and he was at home. He had traveled, you see, through his own life,